Hey, everybody. So I fell asleep here at my son's house, and I'm just updating you guys why the mechanic is lying to me to get another 170, what did he say, $2? Just lying to me because I'm not there. He's like, oh, I called to check on it. Nobody's called me since I've left. Nobody called me at all since I've left. So I called to check on it. I figured, okay, it's afternoon. They should have gotten the part today. They should have put it on. So I called them to check on my vehicle. And he's, oh, yeah. So we needed you to know that the fuel pump, which is inside the gas tank, is not functioning. We need to replace that. What? How is the fuel pump not working? Well, because there was no gas in it. I said the gas tank was full. The gas tank was full when the accident happened, and I pulled over right away. So yeah, but because I'm a woman, and I told him this, I said, because I'm a woman, because I'm from out of town, and because I'm not there in person, you guys are taking advantage of me. I said, but do I have a choice right now? Do I have a choice? I don't have a choice. I need my vehicle back, and I'm not there to deal with you in person. So of course you're going to get another $172 out of me. There's nothing wrong with my fuel pump. Ugh. So I'm even more not happy. I'm glad I'm here and everything, but I'm pissed that they're taking advantage of me because I'm a woman and they see out of town tags and I'm not here. I left my vehicle with them. So they figure, oh, well, she's going to pay anything because she's gone. She's out of town. She wants her vehicle back. And it's damn ridiculous that mechanics do that. This is why I prefer going to side hustle mechanics, because they don't do that. They're grateful for the money. You can get the part, bring it to them, and pay them 100 or 150 bucks, and it would have been done. I would have had none of these problems here in Virginia. None of these problems. $150 and it would have been done. The guy would have gone to the salvage yard. He would have pulled it off. I'd have paid him 100 or 150, 200 max, and this whole thing would have been done. We would have had no issues. But these companies and these what do you call it? These chain places like Meineke and Pep Boys and stuff like that. They charge an arm and a leg, and then they try and make it like, well, there's nothing I can do about it. You know, the part is this much, and the computer says that it's gonna be this much for the labor, and there's nothing I can do about it. Bull. That's some bull. I so rather go to local side hustle mechanics, because all the guys that work at mechanic shop do cars on the side. They all do. I have even gone to a mechanic and talked to some of the guys that work for the person that owns the shop and say, hey, do you do this on the side? And if they do, I say, tomorrow, can I come to your house? Or this evening, can I come to your house and you can do this for me? And I'd rather pay you. I'd rather put the money in a side hustle mechanic's hand, because at least he's going to be honest with me. Anyway, ridiculous. If I had been even here where my son is in Virginia, even though I don't know this area of Virginia well, I could have found me a side hustle mechanic, just like I did when I was in Pasadena and I went on Craigslist and I found a side hustle mechanic. But there I was at someone's house. I had, 2 days to sit around and find someone. This, I didn't have that option. So I'm at the mercy of the a-holes. Ridiculous, though, that they would do. And he didn't even call me. I called him. Let me see what time it is now. It's 4:20. 4:20, and I think they close at 5 or 6, and nobody's called me all day to touch base with me. So you're telling me that when your mechanic told you it needed a fuel pump, you didn't think to call me and tell me this? You just put it back in the parking lot? So now I got to wait extra time? Like, seriously? Was you gonna call me? Ridiculous. I hate that. I hate that. It's like they see a woman and they see stupid written across your forehead. Ridiculous. Don't go to the Pet Boys on Rock Hill Road in South Carolina. Where was that? What city was that? No, is it Rock Hill? Rock Hill's the city. Rock Hill, South Carolina on North Cherry Road. Don't go there. How about that? And I'm gonna put all zeros on your Yelp. Yeah, but the fact that you didn't even call me and bother to let me know the update that I had to call you. You knew my situation when I left there yesterday. You knew I was heading out of town. As soon as you found out that information, somebody should have been calling me. Ridiculous. Sonia. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna Google review, thumbs down on them across the board on everything on the internet. All of it. I'm gonna open up my Google Maps, all of it. I'm negative, negative, negative. They take advantage of people. Oh well, it is what it is. And I'm mad at myself because when I took cosmetology in high school, there's a little fruit fly. When I took cosmetology in high school, I really should have took auto mechanics. I really should have. Yeah, I'll get my van back first before I go online and give them negative reviews. And he couldn't even tell me if it would be ready tomorrow or not. So I don't even know if it's going to be ready tomorrow. Rent a car because Arizona license is out of state, even though, I mean, I have my old Virginia license, but if they try and run it, it's not going to be valid. I don't know. Do rental car places actually run the license or they just look at the license? Because I still have my old Virginia license, which is still good. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm not going to badmouth them anywhere but here until yeah. Ugh. Anyway. Not so, Robin. I can't rent from anywhere. I couldn't rent a car in South Carolina, which is why I ended up on the funky Greyhound bus. Ugh. Because I was out of town ID. They wouldn't let me without a major credit card. So I don't know. I don't know if they run the license. I don't know if they have the capability to run a license through a system to see if it's valid or, not suspended. So I could use my Virginia license to rent a car because I even need a car around here because they only have one car. Anyway. What man with no face? If your tank got ripped apart like that, no way the fuel pump is good.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Somebody just texted me. Did you hear that? Did you guys hear that? State the nature of the medical emergency. That's my text message thing. I'm gonna try and rent a car. We'll see. If not, then I'll have to take the mega bus back down there. But I really need a car around here because they only have one car. And when I want to go somewhere or do something, I don't have my van right now for the next couple of days, possibly even 3 days. What is today? Tuesday? I've lost such a track of time. Oh my Lord. Today's Tuesday, yeah. So it could be even Friday before it's ready. Anyway. No, I asked them if I could give them the deposit. They said, no, I can't. You cannot, apparently you cannot rent a car with an out-of-state license unless you have an actual major credit card, not a debit card. Yeah, they won't let me do it. They wouldn't let me do it in South Carolina. And either that or they had to run my credit through Equifax. And if my credit was okay, then they would have let me use it. Thanks for asking, Michelle. How's Emmy? Emmy is good. So I'm going to, my son went to get her. They're releasing her. Apparently her medicine worked that they gave her last night and this morning, and she kept some food down. So they are going to be releasing her today. So he went to go and get her. She was getting herself ready. I haven't seen Junie B. She's at her other grandma's house. She'll be here this evening. So I don't know when she's bringing her. Haven't seen my baby. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my bank and I'm gonna give them next month when I get paid, I'm gonna give them $200 cash and get a secured credit card and use that as my car rental card and only use that. Do they still do that? Or maybe I have to do Capital One. You know how you could give them $200 or $300 and they would give you a card with just that amount on it, and it's a real credit card. So I need that. If I can get one for just 200 because I don't want, and just use that as my rental card. Anyway, I think Vegas does, otherwise nobody could rent. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it can't hurt my credit, that's for sure, because my credit is, I probably have the worst credit rating of anybody I've ever known. So, anyway. No, I can't do a prepaid card. It has to be a real credit card. Yeah, anyway. They want a real major credit card. So I think between my bank or Capital One, I should be able to do that. I haven't tried using Turo. I don't know what Turo is. I'll look it up when we get off here. Do $1,000 and pay your expenses out of that while building your credit back. No, I don't have $1,000 to give out. I think just a $200 one is fine. Turo is you can rent someone's personal car. Oh, I think somebody sent me something about Turo, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyway, I'll look it up when we get off here, but I'm just glad that I'm here. I'm glad that Emmy is coming home. I'll be glad to see my baby. When I see my baby, it'll be all better when I squeeze and hug my baby. I'm just hoping she won't be scared of me because she hasn't seen me since, shoot, September. And she talks to me on the phone. She sees my picture on the screen when they watch videos, but it might be scary for her to see me sitting here. So I'm hoping she'll be okay. But I'm hungry. They don't have no food. I'm hungry. My head hurts. I have a headache. They ain't got no food. I'm gonna have to order something because I can't go to the grocery store. So I'm gonna have to order. I don't really want to order a pizza. Maybe some Chinese food. That's not the greatest either, but at least I can get steamed vegetables and rice. Oh yeah, there's Uber Eats. I don't know if they have Uber Eats. This is a little teeny town. I don't think they have Uber Eats here. I'm not in Lynchburg. I caught the bus to Lynchburg, but they live about 30 to 40 minutes outside of Lynchburg. They're in a little town, and it's like a senior citizen town, which is why my car insurance, which this address is the address I use for my all my Virginia stuff. So my car insurance is really cheap because of that. It's nothing but old people in this little town. So I don't know if they have Uber Eats here. I will definitely look and see though, because yeah, I'm starving. I did ended up taking it, like, you know how you doze but you don't really doze, so you just like cat nap, and you don't really go into a deep sleep. So I've cat napped pretty much the last 3 or 4 hours, doze off, and then you wake up because you hear something and you're not in your, your normal bed. It's like, I'm not in my bed. Where? Oh yeah, that's right. Anyway, hit that thumbs up, guys. We got 137 people on the live and only 39 thumbs up. Just real quick, tap it real quick for me, please. 140 people. Come on, tap, tap, tap. We got to make that May check go up. Thank you guys for everyone who sent me money. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Because even with them charging me more, I'm able to cover it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. The biggest thank you to all of you who sent money on PayPal. That you guys showed up and showed out, as the church folks say. Thank you so much. So I don't have to worry about them price gouging me, even though I could have used that money for something else. But yeah, so it is what it is, right? At least it's there and I'm not worried about it. So excuse me. But I have this, my knee is really killing me. So I forgot I had ordered some CBD hemp cream a while back and I sent it here. And so it's here. So I'm going to try it and I'll let you guys know. It's I'll put it in my Amazon store. It's Pure Extract Hemp Pain and Joint Balm. I'll put it in my, it says 100 milligram derived cannabidiol oil. I don't know. Apply to affected area no more than 4 times a day. Wash hands after applying cream. External use only. Avoid using on irritated skin or open wound. Avoid contact with eyes or mucous membrane. Anyway, I'm going to try it because my knee hurts so bad and it is swollen. So I'm going to be icing it the next couple of days. I also ordered this CBD oil to take under your tongue. Oh, someone's calling. No, I can't answer the phone right now. Pure Extract Hemp Wellness, 100 milligram. So I'm going to take that as well. Yeah, that's a good idea. Somebody else said that earlier, Maggie, to have them save my fuel pump, and I'm going to do that. I'm going to call them back when I get off with you guys and tell them to keep all of my old parts. So the fuel tank and the pump, I want all of my parts. Give me my shiznittle. I don't want to cuss because I don't want my video to be monetized. Do you know that YouTube went back and demonetized some of my really old videos? Like, really old videos. I was like, why are they demonetizing?
Please state the nature of the medical emergency.
Sorry, guys. I hope they don't ding me for having that. Let me turn this volume down on the... I didn't realize the volume was up. Sorry, hold on for a sec. I didn't realize the volume was even up on notifications. I hope they don't ding me for that because that's like registered. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, when I get off the phone, when I get off this live with you guys, I'm going to call and look. I'm going to call them back and ask them to save my parts, the fuel pump and the tank. And I'm going to go back and look at the turbo thing for the car rental, at least around town while I'm here. Maybe I can get a U-Haul truck and rent it one way. Because when I called the 2 U-Haul places that were near me in South Carolina while I was stuck there, it was 4:30. They were closing at 5, and neither of them had anything. Had a truck. They didn't have anything. They were all ready rented for the next day, and which is the 1st, which is today, because people move on the 1st. So anyway, yeah, I was trying everything. Whew. Oh, I need a credit card to rent a U-Haul too? Wow. I didn't realize that. I didn't know you need a credit card to rent a U-Haul. It's to tell you how long I had to use a U-Haul. I haven't rented a U-Haul in forever because what I used to do is when I would move myself, I would just use my vehicle. I would just move my vehicle. I would move in my vehicle. I would do, because I would never move far from where I was already. And I would move, okay, we got somebody that might needs to be, I'm sorry, you gotta go, sweetie. Maggie, somebody delete that person. I can't do it. It won't let me do it. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, I used to move myself in my vehicle. So I would do like 5 or 6 trips in my vehicle. Yeah. I would have a big yard sale and get rid of all the big furniture that we didn't need. Like couches, dining room sets, chairs that we weren't using. And only big furniture I would keep was his dresser, my dresser, and our 2 beds. So yeah. I'm trying to block this person. Well, not block them, but delete. Oh, Maggie got it. Thank you, Maggie. I think you're the only moderator on here. For some reason, every time I'm on a live now, it won't let me delete people or block people. It won't let me do it, and I don't understand why that is. And YouTube has I see when I click on that one, it let me click on that person's name, but sometimes it won't let me click on people's name. I am at my son's house in Virginia, so yeah, I'm safe. Yeah, the last 2 updates, I was unable to do it, so I have no idea what YouTube is doing. And there are some apps that I really wish people would update and they don't, because there are things that are not working properly on them. My other YouTube Studio app, I don't know if anybody uses that feature. If you have a channel, it's a good way to have all of your analytical stuff, and you can answer comments through it easier. And it's called YouTube Studio. That thing has been listing all of my comments 3 and 4 times. It doesn't list it on the YouTube channel, but it's like, what the heck? Anyway, technology can be so frustrating. Anywho, so I'm good. I'm safe. I'm in Virginia. Now the next phase is just to go get Not Your Mama's van. So, and I know through all the situation, I was trying to save the surprise of me getting another van for you guys in the next, either this month, May or June. I'm not sure when I'm getting it. But now I'm like, I was going to try and give away my van, but I'm just with the 500 for the tank and the 172, we're talking 672, almost $700 with tax. I'm going to have to sell the van. I can't afford to give her away. I was going to try and give it to someone because, you know, she's older with high miles, and I'm going to have to sell it. If my son doesn't want it, which I don't think he wants it because they need a back seat and there's no way to carry the baby in it, and we could probably find one. I don't know. But I'm going to have to sell it for about $400 or $500 just to try and recoup some money. I wasn't trying to sell it though, but I'm going to have to. You know what? Something somewhere like almost $700 within 30 to 60 days of her being replaced. Maybe she don't want to be replaced. Not Your Mama's van don't want to be replaced. That's what it is. She don't want to be replaced. She's like, I'm going to tell you something. You ain't getting rid of me. You trying to get rid of me? She's like, you ain't getting rid of me. Oh, no, you don't. You ain't having no adventure with no other van. You ain't. Is this 90? It's a 1999. It has about 85,000 miles on it or something. It has 2 sliding doors, which thank you. I hate having one sliding door. Oh, thank you, KT. You didn't have to do that. Love you too. So I'm like, I think it's either blue or gray. I don't know. I don't remember. And the person who's gifting it to me is traveling right now. So when they come back to the East Coast, then they're gonna hook up with me and gift it to me. Not Your Mama's van is like, oh, I'm gonna show you. You gonna spend money on me. You trying to get rid of me? Oh, you gonna spend some money before you get rid of me. She ain't having it. All right, I'm gonna attempt to get up without a knee brace and put this trash away. Oh, Jesus, ow. Not Your Mama's van is like, oh, heck to the no. You ain't finna get rid of me. No, you not. We not doing this. She's like, the heck you say? You're not getting rid of me. Oh, you gonna get rid of me? I'm gonna make you come out these pockets. Sherry wants to know why fix it if I'm getting another van. Well, the van is not drivable, so that's why I have to fix it. And I need my home. My van is my home, so not having a drivable van is not feasible. It's not possible to just leave my van sitting in South Carolina. That's why. It's my home. Just like if you were getting ready to move somewhere and your pipes burst, but you still got to live 2 months in the house, you would probably get it somewhat repaired, right? My grandson, Kathy says, my grandson asks me about Not Your Mama's van all the time. He watched a few vids with me. Oh, that's so sweet. Let him know that Not Your Mama's van is sick, but she's at the doctor, at the high price doctor. Oh, yes, Miss Twisted. She said Not Your Mama's van is trying to go Christine on me. And y'all know I love horror movies. So, yep, Not Your Mama's van. And she's like, oh, okay. I see what you're trying to do. She's doing a full Christine on me, right? I'm gonna try and prop the phone up here because I'm getting warm. I'm gonna take my sweatshirt off. Exactly. She going Christine on me. Yeah. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Because that's the first thing I said was, really? Really? All I had to do was get back to the East Coast and sit still for something. Sit still and wait for this new van. There goes the new van's solar panel. Can't get a solar. That's all right. No big deal. Maybe June I'll get a solar panel. It'll be more sunny in June anyway. Because I was gonna buy a 100-watt flexible solar panel and build a little metal not a metal, but a what do you call that? That lightweight aluminum frame on it so I could put it out, because I don't want to mount a solar panel to the roof of my any vehicle, because that means I got to park in the sun. I'd rather park my butt in the shade and stick a solar panel out on a 50-foot cord or something and put the panel in the sun. I don't care if I have to keep moving it around to follow the sun. I do not want to park my vehicle in the sun. It's like crazy. Good looking wants to know, are you listening, Crystal? Am I listening to what? What you say? Let me go back and see what you said. I don't see anything from you. Okay, I don't see anything from you. Oh, you should put the picture of Not Your Mama picture. Yeah, put a picture of Not Your Mama's van on a t-shirt. Yeah, I'll have to take a really good picture of her and get it printed on a t-shirt. Yeah, I'll put it in the Etsy shop once I do it. I'll let you guys know. He said go to Pep Boys. I'm back in Virginia now. The Pep Boys is in South Carolina. I'm not going until I go to pick it up. It's nothing I can do at this point but let them fix it. I'm just gonna have to pay by the time tax and all that, $700. So it's no need in me fussing about it. It's no need in me worrying about it. It's no need in me crying about it. It's no need in me being disgusted about it. It has to be done. It is what it is. If I was in a different situation where I was at someone's house, I could have taken my time there in South Carolina. If there wasn't an emergency need for me here, I could have taken my time. I would have sat in that parking lot and I would have found a mechanic and towed myself to their house and let them work on it on the side. Trust and believe, I do not like spending this money, but it is what it is. This is where it is. I'm safe. It's getting fixed. Lesson learned, whatever, all that, it just happened and it happened and it's got to keep it moving. It's just got to be there. So, it just is what it is. So not much to whine about or cry about or fuss about or be upset about at this point. When you're out of town, you're kind of sometimes things, like I said, the biggest thing is if I wasn't needed here in Virginia, I would have stayed there. I would have went on Craigslist. I would have found a mechanic. I would have called around. I would have sat in my van until I found someone who was willing to work on it for me. And I would have called another tow truck, paid out of pocket to tow myself to them and got it worked on. I've done that before. I've used side hustle mechanics. I've done that. So that's my first. That's the first place I try and do when I have a car problem is find a side hustle mechanic. Sometimes you can find mechanics that hang around the AutoZone or the Pep Boys or the Advanced Autos. They hang around waiting for people. At least here in Virginia, in Northern Virginia, people will do that. So, but yeah, everybody wants a t-shirt. Don't worry. I'll make the t-shirts before the van leaves. I will get a t-shirt made and I'll let you guys know. I'll make a video with a link and everything. So I'm not making a t-shirt right now. I have a photographer friend. I'll get him to take a really nice picture of it for me. And he's here in Virginia, so I'll get him to take a really good picture of it because I want a crisp picture. So when it gets printed, and I'll sell them for 10 or 15 bucks. That'll help make some of the money back that you guys are really paying for this repair because you guys really You guys really, you did the dang thing. You really, really did. Who am I trying to block? Who do we need to block? Did Maggie leave? I have no more admins on here. Give me a name. I don't know who I need to block. Jazz, give me the name of the person I need to block, or whoever saw it. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see anything. I was kind of looking, but not completely looking. But I didn't see anything that popped out as needing to be blocked. Oh, okay. Let me go up and see if I can see what they said, unless somebody already got them. They didn't say anything. They said go to a private mechanic. Thanks, Peter North or something. Yeah, they just said to go to a private mechanic. It's okay. Did they say something else that I missed? Maybe I missed something else. Oh, well, we need to delete that then. If they're talking about being that kind of person, Maggie, just delete them. Yeah, okay, delete them. Block them, you know, where it says, I forgot what it says now, block from this channel or something, I don't know. Or hide user from this channel, I think. Oh my gosh. Anyway. Oh, you guys want mugs and hats and everything? Oh, wow. Okay. I'll do it. I'll have to do it on, wait, I think I can still put that on the Etsy store. Yeah. Oh, that's too funny. I don't know if I can do no Not Your Mama's Van earrings. That might be difficult. And head wraps. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Head wraps, earrings. We just gonna have all Not Your Mama's gear on. And we're gonna all wear our Not Your Mama's Van gear in September when we all meet up in Maine to go to the lobster claw. We gonna all be decked out. I don't know how I could do earrings. Wow, I wonder how I could do earrings. How can you get someone to make earrings of a van off of a pitch? I'll have to look into that. That might be harder to do. Shirts and stuff and hats and mugs, that's easier. But yeah, I don't know how I would do earrings and head wraps. I think I could do leggings. Andrea or Andrea, however you pronounce it. I have to have a joyful spirit, because the way my mental health is set up, if I were to get upset and depressed about this, then I would spiral down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would spiral down into a depression, and y'all don't want that. I don't want that. Y'all don't want that. Nobody wants that. I can't be like that around my family anyway. So I'm trying to keep myself, you know, I'm laughing so I don't cry, basically. But it's just what it is, you know. It just, you know, it did happen for a reason. That's all I can say. Maybe it happened so I can share the experience on the channel. Maybe it happened because next week something else is going to happen. It's going to point me back to this. Maybe it happened because the next person who gets Not Your Mama's Van needed this repair to be done for them. I don't know why this happened, but everything happens for a reason, and I believe that. And so I am just trusting in that and moving forward. It's all I can do. So right now, I just want to be a blessing to my family and help out as much as I can. And I want to go down and get my vehicle as soon as she's done, which means I'm probably going to have to keep calling them and harassing them, because they didn't even call me today and tell me that it needed the what did I say? The fuel filter or whatever, fuel pump, whatever it is. Ugh. But anyway, it's like they weren't even going to call me. Like, had I not called, I wonder if they was going to call me. I just wonder. Had I not called, would they have even bothered calling me? Like, that's crazy. Alexis is saying, on the t-shirt, have the Not Your Mama's Van animated like the Magic School Bus or Soul Train with the boxing gloves not going down without a fight. I don't know if I can have it animated. Oh my gosh, you guys are so crazy. I delicately blessed. Yeah, I made it to VA. I'm good. I'm still got to go back and get my van. How about you not your mama's van air freshener to hang from the mirror? Oh, you guys are doing it. Oh, you guys are making me feel better. Thank you. Ah, um, uh, yeah, you know what, Joanne, I was definitely planning on giving them a little bit of money with the money, some of the money you guys gave me. Um, yeah, I have to factor in that extra 172 plus tax, but I think I have enough to give them some money because you know it's the first rent is due. They don't have no food, so I can't take them grocery shopping, but I can go grocery shopping with them. But I think tonight though I'm just gonna order some food because my head hurts and I'm extremely hungry. I want to wait. I was waiting to see when they came in what they wanted. They eat pizza a lot, so they might like pizza. So I don't really want pizza. I'm really trying to not do the dairy, and I had that nasty Taco Bell yesterday. Ugh. And I didn't even eat all of it. Um, yeah, I'm okay with money. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys, the people that sent money, all that little bit of money really added up. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Because some of you I know were giving really, really, really giving like the parable in the Bible where the I guess it was the widow who gave her last 2 pennies or something. Some of you guys were giving, I know, really your last, you know, and I know that and I appreciate that because that all added up. So yes, I appreciate. You just don't even know. Y'all don't even know. I appreciate it. So yes, just keep watching the videos, keep hitting that thumbs up button, keep commenting. Just that's how you can pay me. Because that the way you guys have been commenting, I've been seeing some comments. You know, you guys, yeah, that May check should look real nice. Keep commenting on them old videos. If there's videos you avoided watching, just let it, you know, play on mute. You know, if you have, you know, if it's not something you really want to watch. And for the guys that are on here, I know I have that little playlist that says ladies only. Just put it on mute and let it play. I know it's not pertaining to you, but you know, just put it on mute and let it play on your home computer or, you know, while you're watching TV or something. You know, I appreciate that. That helps. And different, you know, if you can watch from a different IP address, that helps even more because if you watch if you watch from different devices, but they all share the same IP address, like the Wi-Fi, it won't count. So, and you know, you can't watch it more than once. So, but if you have different IP addresses, like a cell phone, a tablet, a computer, your work computer, you know, your child's computer or something, just, you know, let it play in the background. I don't mind, you know, especially the older videos, because a lot of people never went back and watched the older videos. So just let those run. That was back when I was rearranging every other week. Thank you, extraordinaire. I was rearranging the van every other week. And that first setup in the SUV, oh, that first night. I remember that first night. That was the worst sleep. Yeah, I immediately changed that the next day. I'm glad I started in the summer. August 27th will be my 3-year anniversary of being nomadic, being, you know, living van life or van dwelling or whatever you want to call it. Nomadic life, because it was an SUV at first. But August 27th, I should do something, right? I should have a little online party. Something, I don't know. August 27th, I don't know. I know, and the thing about the thing that people always say about me rearranging back then is why you rearrange so much? I said, well, it was easy for me to rearrange back then because remember, I had a storage at that time. So I didn't have as much stuff in my van. Everything I owned wasn't in my van back then. So I was able, you know, they were like, it looks so roomy back then. Yeah, because I had a storage and most of my stuff was still in the storage unit. That's why. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it looked way roomier because half my winter, it was summer, so my winter clothes were in storage. You know, the photos were in storage. Different supplies were in storage. So there was stuff. Yeah, it was stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I guess you gotta go. But yeah, so people don't realize that. They think, why'd you give up all the room? What happened? And I'm thinking, what are you talking about? Shannon is saying 4 devices. Okay, yeah. So you're watching on 4 different devices. That's cool. So they didn't realize. They said your van looks so cluttered now. That's because I got rid of the storage and everything I own is now in the vehicle. But you guys will enjoy when I eventually do get the new van, because we're going to do a whole series. There's going to be a whole downsizing. There's going to be a whole build series. My solar guy is going to put the batteries in. We're going to film all of that. You get to see me start from scratch. It'll be a whole long series. Everything I do, I'm going to film and put it into a series. So it's not huge. If I'm remembering correct, I think it's a Toyota Sienna, I think. Don't quote me on that. But I think it is. The biggest thing about it is having the 2 sliding doors makes the middle right there where the doors are wider. So that will give me more room right in the middle. And I have a floor plan in mind that's going to be different than what it is in Not Your Mom's Van. Slightly different, not greatly different, but slightly different. It's going to maximize the extra space that I'm getting. So I'm thinking about taking the plastic, you know, in cars and vans, the plastic molding, the paneling. No, it's another minivan. It's a Toyota Sienna or something similar. It's just another minivan. No, I'm not getting a big van. So I'm going to take the plastic molding off, because if you've ever pulled the molding off of a vehicle, there's like 3 or 4 inches of space before you get to the metal. So I'm like, if I can get 3 inches on this side and 3 inches on this side, that's 6 whole inches of more space. So then I'll put some sort of soft, what do you call it? Like the cotton insulation, the soft squishable insulation. I'll put that there, and then probably some Reflectix, which is also squishable, and it won't take up as much room as that plastic. That plastic molding takes up a lot of space, a lot. But yeah, I've got all these things in my head that I want to do, and on the cheap, obviously. But yeah, I'll probably be reusing the wood. I don't have a name for the van. No, Allison, it's not Uncle Lynn's van. Nope. It's not Uncle Lynn's van. Uncle Lynn still uses his van because even though he doesn't travel in it, he uses it as a vehicle, because he normally leaves his small school bus. He normally uses his small school bus. Like right now, well, I think he's already gone back to get it. He left his school bus in Arizona to fly back to Texarkana. So then he uses his minivan as a driving vehicle now. His seats are back in it and everything. He doesn't travel in it. Nora's saying a name contest. I don't know. Maybe I'll let you guys name it. I have a name in mind, but I don't want to say it yet. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the name that I have is going to be the name, but I don't want to say it. So I'm not going to name the van Not Your Mama's Van too. I'm not. It's going to be, the new van is a boy. I've decided the new van is a boy. And it's only my second boy vehicle. All my other vehicles in my life have been girls, but I feel like this van is a boy. So it's going to be a boy's name. So yeah, I'm not going to do a Not Your Mama's Van. If anybody out there paints vehicles because it's blue or gray, I would love it to be red. Cars are not girls. Cars can be boys too, Ashley. It's boats that are always female. Cars can be boys and girls, Ashley. She's like, nope. That's your story and you sticking to it? Okay. Let me put this cream on my knee while I'm sitting here. I I think boats are always supposed to be female. Cars can be boys or girls. I feel like the other van is a boy. I do. I don't know why. I just strongly feel that it's a boy. So that's my feeling. Looking for painters too. Yeah, I would love somebody who could paint it for me red, because it is, or like the top, I would love to have the top painted white and the bottom painted red. The person that's gifting the van to me is traveling, so it's probably not going to be till late May or even June. So it'll be a while. I'll still be in Not Your Mama's van. Don't worry. You guys will know. As soon as I have a date, I'll let you guys know. But they're still traveling. There's no rush for them to come back to the East Coast. They're taking their time, and I don't want them to feel like they had a rush, because they had plans, and I want them to continue with their plans of traveling. Oh, you got to go back to work. Okay, KT. Bye. I'll see you later. Thank you so much. Name it Not Your Daddy's Van. That's a good one, Big Al. Not Your Daddy's Van. Oh, that's funny. No, I have a pretty cool name. Once you guys hear the name, you'll be like, oh, that's perfect. I'm not going to tell it now because I don't want to spoil it. But the name that I'm thinking of, when you hear it, you'll be like, oh, that's so cool. That's perfect. Trust me, I think. The people I've met in person that I've told the name, they all like it. They like the name. So don't nobody tell the name if you already know it. If you've met me in person, don't be spilling the beans. So I could do a rap and change it every so often. You know, raps are very expensive. Raps are not cheap. So, yeah, that's not something I can afford. Maybe I can put some decals. You know, they make those removable decals. I could put decals on it and change it up. Old Henry. Oh my goodness. You guys in the names. Yes, I'm going to have about the meetups don't start until June. So I'm probably going to have at least 4 different meetups between the DC, Maryland, Virginia area in June. At least 4. And then July, August, and September, I'll venture out to other areas on the East Coast. But in June, I think every Saturday in June, I'm probably going to have a meetup in the DMV area. So yes, those that are in the DMV area, I'm thinking by the 15th of May, all those dates and places should be 15th to 20th of May. You should know all the dates and the times and the places. They'll probably all be on the weekends. Most likely they'll be on the weekends. It's just easier. No, I don't want a carrier on the roof because it's still a minivan, and I like to park on the street. When I'm in this area, I park on street parking, and it just looks less conspicuous if there's nothing on the outside, no trailer, none of that, you know. Barbara V, yeah, some cotton, yes, not batting, actually insulation. They actually make cotton insulation. I don't want that fiberglass stuff because that will itch me. You know, I don't want to take a chance on getting that fiberglass. Speaking of fiberglass, let me tell y'all a story. I tell you what, I'm going to tell you the story. If everybody that has not hit the thumbs up, if you hit the thumbs up now, I'll tell your story. Let me go get the microphone and plug it in. So while I'm getting the microphone, everyone that's not hit the thumbs up button yet, you hit it, and I have a story about fiberglass I want to tell you about fiberglass insulation. Hit the thumbs up now. I'm waiting. Okay. Did y'all hit it? All right. Thank you. All right. I have a story. Let me plug my mic in. My mic sounds nice. Although I think you guys can hear me pretty good because nobody's complained already. All right. I'm going to plug in this mic, which means I got to turn the volume back up because my thing turns the volume automatically down when you plug in microphones or headphones. And I need to plug in my charger. How does that sound? Does it sound okay? Can you hear me better? Is it better than it was? Okay, hopefully it was better than it was and not worse. All right, here's my story about fiberglass. When I was a little girl, my mom loved having white. She had white carpet, white curtains. My mom loved having white. And so she had these white curtains, and she did a load of white laundry. And it was summer, or not summer, it was warm weather. So she did white clothes and put in the white curtains. Now, some of y'all who are older know where this is going. So she did the laundry, and so I was going to school the next day. So it had to have been like later in the school year or early in the school year where you could still wear shorts because it was warm enough, like September or May or June. So I wanted to wear my white shorts and my white underwear because you're a little girl, pretty much all your underwear are white underwear. So I put on my white underwear and my white shorts. Voice is not syncing with the image. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't change anything. Okay. Hopefully it gets better. So anyway, I wanted to wear my white shorts, had my white underwear on, and I had a white t-shirt on, and I went to school. Okay. So and we walked to elementary school because we lived close. So as I'm walking to elementary school, I'm itchy. I'm just itchy. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit itchy. And so by the time I get to school, I'm more itchy, itchy here, itchy on my shorts, just itchy. And by the time the school day gets started, I'm really like not able to sit still in my chair because I'm trying to scratch my butt by wiggling in the chair, right? So, oh, you know what? I didn't wash my hands after using that cream. And it said, do not touch your mucous membranes. Oh, Lord. So I'm itching, scratching. I finally go to the bathroom because it's like burning and itchy now. Everything is burning and itching. I go to the bathroom to use the bathroom and I take my pants, down, and my legs, because the shorts came down like to my knees. They were long shorts. I didn't wear short shorts. I've never been a booty short wearer. My legs from above my knee through my thighs, butt, all these little red scratches, little teeny red scratches. So apparently what had happened was when my mom washed the curtains with the clothing, those old school curtains had fiberglass in them. So her washing the curtains with our clothing, and apparently I was the only one who wore white clothes the next day. So all the little fiberglass pieces got mixed in with our clothes. So I had little teeny, like quarter of an inch little scratches on like a cat, almost like a little cat had scratched me, like a little kitten had scratched me all over. I had it everywhere. Fabric was on me. Oh my gosh. So I try and stay away from anything fiberglass. I do not like fiberglass. Anything somebody says something about fiberglass, I'm like, So yeah, so note to self, if you have old drapes or you buy old used drapes from thrift shops or something, make sure they don't have fiberglass in them. Do not wash them in a washer machine. Take it to a dry cleaner. So my mom, okay, so basically end of the story. I had to go home early. They had to call my mom. I had to go home early, and yeah, I soaked in the tub, and she had to put, what did she put on me? I don't even remember. Oh, some of you guys are old school. Maybe you know this because nobody else knows what I'm talking about. Does anybody know about Lucky Tiger? Not Tiger Balm. This stuff called Lucky Tiger. She put Lucky Tiger all over me, and I felt much better within a couple of hours. But it's called Lucky Tiger, not Tiger Balm. It's two different things. But if you're old school and you know about Lucky Tiger, let me know because I need to find that. That stuff was used for everything. My mom used to use that stuff for anything. You congest it, put it on your chest, put it in your nostrils. You got to cut, put it on. Your joint don't feel good, put it on. It soothed the pain, and it helped heal the little cuts. So I didn't have any little scars from the cuts. But oh my gosh, that was the worst. It took a couple hours, but oh my gosh, that was the worst. Can you imagine? It felt like a burning, itching, like I had red little whelps all over me because I had a t-shirt on. I had my little training bra on, underwear, and shorts. Everything I had on, I had on white everything. And she had washed all the white clothes with those white curtains. Oh my gosh, that was miserable. So then, of course, she took all the clothing and washed them two or three times by themselves. But exactly, Kathy. Death by 1,000 cuts. Exactly. That's how it felt. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. Anyway, that's my story on my issue with fiberglass. Every time somebody says fiberglass, I think of that. I think of the time the fiberglass cut me up. Horrible. Just thinking of it, I can feel the itching. Like, that's one of those things you never forget how that felt. You never forget how that felt. Like, some people will never forget an emotion when they hear a song, or when they hear a certain sound. They can be right back to where they were when that traumatic thing happened, when that sound or song or smell. Just talking about fiberglass, I automatically transported back. So anyway. Oh, Alice, you like the smell of menthol? I do too. You know, my grandmother used to do when she would get migraines. Kat is saying that Lucky Tiger was primarily grooming products started in the 1920s. Interesting. But this came in a little tin, and it was a balm, and you could put it on aches and pains. Some people would put it on their temples when they got headaches. It had a mentholated smell. And it's Lucky Tiger. It's not Tiger Balm. But sores, like my people would put it on their hands, their joints for arthritis. Just every little thing. They would use it on everything. But yeah. It's like, you know how people say, go put some dirt on it when you was little? Oh, just go put some dirt on it. That's how my mom was like, go get some Lucky Tiger and put it on it. But my grandmother used to, you know, the wintergreen alcohol? When my grandmother would get migraines, she would have a jar of wintergreen alcohol, and she would sniff it. You know how people say you huffing? That's what she would do. She would huff the wintergreen alcohol in each nostril, and she said it helped her migraines. Go figure. Amazon has Lucky Tiger. I might have to get me some Lucky Tiger. I wonder if it's the same formula, though, from back in the day. It's probably not the same. It's probably not as powerful as it was back in the day. But yeah, she said it helped her migraines, that wintergreen alcohol. Maybe it did. I love the smell of mentholated stuff and peppermint stuff. Like when I'm sick, chest cold or head cold, I will put Vicks Vapor Rub. I don't care if it's a head cold or chest cold. I will put Vicks Vapor all on my neck, all on my chest. I'll put a little bit on a Q-tip and put it in my nostrils, because that helps me sleep. And that Vicks Vapor Rub and NyQuil, and I know those are not natural remedies, but when I'm really sick, those things help me knock me out for 2 days so I can heal, so my body can heal. And I feel so much better afterwards. That's my go-to when I'm feeling really, really sick and the natural stuff is not working fast enough. Vicks Vapor Rub and NyQuil. Just let me sleep it off for 2 days. Just leave me with some applesauce, some juice, and some water, and my Vicks and my NyQuil, and that's it. I'm just knocked out. But yeah. Nora's saying she believes that peppermint for migraines, a peppermint oil for headaches, even heartburn. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I guess that I'm thinking that that wintergreen alcohol, I don't know. I mean, it's got some sort of I don't know. It's not peppermint. It's like a wintergreen oil or something. I don't know. But you can get wintergreen alcohol at Dollar Tree, because I've gotten it a few times and rubbed it into my aching joints. So, what is your name? Venus, send you a hug. Okay, hug. There's your hug. Hug. Hug to you and to anybody else that needs one. But sometimes them old school medicine and the old school wives' tale medicine, sometimes those are the best. Theraflu is good too, but I made the mistake of grabbing a box of Theraflu while sick one day, and I ended up getting that apple cinnamon. Never even heard. Oh, if you're gonna take Theraflu, take the regular lemon. That apple cinnamon mess was disgusting. The lemon is just like hot sour lemonade, which is fine because I like sour stuff. But I got the Theraflu one time and it was like this apple cinnamon, and I was like, what the heck is this? But I bought it while I was sick, so I was really sick and just grabbed the first Theraflu box I saw, but it was disgusting. But yeah, that lemon, because I love the liquid, you pour the hot water in, and yeah, that steam, it gets up in your nose. She should be home soon. I don't know. Rashad went to get her like when I started this live. It's been an hour. So I started the live about 5 minutes after he left. So he's been gone and she's not that far away. But I don't know. Maybe discharge is taking a while. I don't know. Anyway. What did it say? Nora works putting oil in a diffuser. Yeah, you could probably put the oil in a diffuser. That's true. Walk away 25. What about the thick, black, greasy cream for infections? I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Oh, Sunshine, you missed the beginning. So the mechanic, I called the vehicle. For those that are just joining, I called to check on the vehicle, and they are telling me that the fuel pump is also damaged, and so that's another $172. So basically, they're just taking advantage. That's all. I honestly, personally, don't believe that there's anything wrong with the fuel pump. Whatever. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. Maybe it is. I don't know. Anywho, they just want more money out of me. But we've moved past that. We're not even gonna. Oh, the black salve. Oh, I've never heard of that. Oh, I have never heard of black salve or salve. Huh. What is that? Macrochrome? I'm not pronouncing that right. Huh. Yeah, sometimes the old school stuff is worth it. It's worth trying at least once. That's like when my son was little, he had a really bad fever, and my mom was like, cut some onions up and put it in his socks. And I'm like, wait, I'm just gonna give him Tylenol. Nope. Cut the onions up and put it in the socks because the onion will draw the fever. I'm like, what? How's the onion gonna draw the fever? It draws it out. And I did it, and I'm telling you, it worked. I cut up some onions and I put them in his socks. And when I left them in there for, hours, and the onions pulled the fever through his feet, I guess. I don't know, but the onions were hot and the onions were brown, like they drew all the gunk out of him, and he started getting better without Tylenol. So go figure. I don't know how old he was. He had to have been like 3. I don't know. So if you have fever, cut some onions up and put them in your sock. I don't know. People say you should chop up onion and put it next to your bedside because it will take the bacteria. It'll take all the negative, the gunk out of the air that you're breathing. So maybe I should start doing that in the van because it's such a small space. I just get a small onion every once in a while and chop it up and leave it open in the van to get all the because I notice sometimes there's a stale odor smell in the van. Even though I wash my sheets, I wash my blankets, I wash my clothes every week, I still notice that there's just, it's just a stale odor, It doesn't stink, it just smells stale. The air smells stale, like old air. I don't know how else to explain it. But maybe I should chop up a small onion and leave it, open in the van every so often, once a month or so. So, I don't know. It can't hurt. Onions are fairly cheap. You get a small one, it can't hurt, that's for sure. And it's cheaper than other stuff, so. But yeah, I've heard that if you chop it up, especially if you have like allergies and you have breathing issues, respiratory issues, put it next to your bedside table, right next to your head at the bedside table. Chop it up and it'll take all the toxins out of the air that you're breathing in while you're sleeping. So it's worth a try. I'll definitely start trying that. I forgot all about that. As a matter of fact, if somebody had told me that. Anyway, I don't know. So I think I'm going to get off this live and I'm going to order me some food. I'll have to order them something when they get here. Maybe I'll just order pizza, even though I don't really want pizza. So, Am I still smudging? Well, I didn't bring my sage stick with me, although I think I did buy Emmy some sage, so maybe she has some sage. So yeah. Oh, I do smudge in the van. I try and smudge once a week if I can. I try. A lot of times I forget, but I always smudge before taking a trip to get rid of any negative energy. But you know what? I did not smudge before taking the trip from Florida to when I broke down to South Carolina. So maybe I should have smudged. Maybe I didn't get rid of the negative energies. I don't know. Oh yeah, I could order pizza with no cheese, but maybe I'll do light cheese, because a pizza with no cheese, that's just wrong. I can always do light cheese. I might even have some random Papa Points. I'll do Papa John, because I think I have some random Papa Points. I don't even know if they have a Papa John's in this little town. I guess I should Google that. Oh my gosh, I don't know what they have to eat here that's deliverable. Anyway, I'm gonna go. We've been on for an hour. I'll keep you updated in the next couple of days once I figure out what's going on with the vehicle. When I know when she's going to be ready, when I know when Not Your Mama's van gonna be ready, and once I figure out a mode of transportation to go get her, I'll do another video this week. So I'm hoping I'll know something tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Thursday I should know something. And I'm gonna try and get a schedule for a regular video schedule up on the calendar. So check the website, crystalvannercreations.com. In the next few days here, I should have a calendar of video when videos will be posted. Now that I'm not doing VEDA. VEDA won't be again until August. I hope you guys enjoyed VEDA. You know, I didn't ask that. I hope you guys enjoyed getting a video every day in April. And it was kind of hard to do because some days I didn't have much footage because I was traveling. But I'm going to do it again in August. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you guys for all your love, your wishes, your emails. Oh my gosh, the love and emails that I have been getting is so awesome. You guys really helped my spirits as I was riding on that bus for all them hours. I was reading emails from you guys and some Instagram inbox messages. So beautiful. Thank you guys for everyone who emailed and inboxed me on my Instagram. I don't have Facebook Messenger on my phone anymore, so you'll have to email me if you want to reach out to me, or Instagram inbox me. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Loved you, love you, love you. Thank you so much for all of your love and support and help and the money and those who keep watching all the old videos. I'm seeing the comments pop up on the old videos. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Bye.